What's up, guys? It's your boy Jalen here on another episode of Elevated Minds. Today's episode is going to be called "Sometimes They're Not Going to See Your Vision." And that's okay. This message is for I don't know who needs to hear this today, but this has been on my heart. Sometimes they're not going to see your vision, and that's perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody is going to see where you are trying to go, and you need to learn to be okay with that. In this process, you're going to start to see that some people are going to be for that and some people just really can't see it, you know. And those people that can't see it, you're going to see that as, you know, non-support of what you're doing. You might, you know, in the beginning get a little offended, feel betrayed or hurt or something like that, but you need to let that go. You know what I'm saying? You need to let that go. It's okay if people don't see your vision. The people that are going to see your vision are going to be the ones that are going to come into your pathway, and it's going to flow. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see the support. You're going to see the positive energy about what you're doing, or they're not going to be trying to bring you down. You feel me? So what I'm trying to tell you today is don't get discouraged. Not everybody's going to understand. If you got a business, a podcast, some type of a coach, or whatever you're doing, not everybody's going to understand. You know, not everybody's going to get it. And you need to really sit with that and be okay with that. Deep in your heart, you gotta be okay with that. And it's a journey. You know, it's not easy in the beginning, but you gotta understand when you're trying to go somewhere, sometimes, you know, God is giving you this vision, and this is something that might be your passion, something that really drives you. Whether you're an artist, you know, a musician, a content creator, a blogger, whatever you do, just understand that there are going to be people that you thought were friends or family that you think really would support you in anything that you do. Sometimes you're going to find out the hard way that they don't always do that. Some people might come against you. They might hate. You know what I'm saying? You might lose some people along the way because they might even be offended by what you're doing. Sometimes people are offended by what you do because they feel some type of way about themselves and in their inadequacies or things that they're not doing, or they see you doing something that they really want to do. And you got to really start to be okay with that. I don't know who needs to hear this, but this message is for you. If you feel like I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you. Basically, you know, just this message is so you don't get discouraged. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to get hard sometimes. Not everybody's going to get it, and you're going to feel isolated. You're going to feel kind of like you're just out there by yourself, you know. But you're not alone, you know what I'm saying? And when God has given you this vision or this goal, or you just find that passion, that fire in your heart to do it, then, you know what I'm saying, do it and keep going and don't feel bad for it. I'm gonna use this for an example. You know, sometimes people will even get put in your pathway to really test you. I remember I had met this girl one time. It's interesting when I tell people about what I do. Some people are either like really interested, or it's like, oh, you're crazy. I met this girl and me and some friends were out one night. We were watching the game or something like that. And anyways, we started chatting it up, you know, with her, and she was really cool. And then we started talking about like what we do. And I told her what I do. And, you know, told her I started YouTube and all stuff and what I plan to, you know, to do. You know, like getting into coaching and vlogging and being a content creator and all this stuff. So, you know, she was like, oh, I was like, oh, here we go. But, you know, she had something negative to say about it because she had a negative, you know, connotation with it from her ex. He was into life coaching, and apparently something happened between them. But besides the point, she projected that onto me. And, you know, she was like, oh, that's really, you know, that's what you want to do. I mean, you can make money, but, you know, at what cost? And I'm like, I mean, this is what I want to do. I feel like I'm really helping people. You know, it's the emails and the messages I get in my DMs and stuff like that where people tell me that my videos actually do help. So that's why I'm going to continue doing what I'm doing as I continue to grow my audience and continue to expand my content and my brand. Anyways, but when it comes to this, you have to be really confident in yourself and your vision, and really know that God put this into your life as a gift or whatever it is you're supposed to be doing, if it's your purpose. So sometimes people are going to come your pathway and they're going to say things that's going to really make you feel like you're crazy. Like you're going to feel like you shouldn't be doing this, or you're weird because everyone else is looking at you like, bro, what are you doing? Like, you know, it's not what everybody else is doing. And that's okay. Like I said before, the people that are supposed to be in your path and that really do see your vision, that's why I'm really starting to learn. As I've lost some people, I said, no, I can't, sacrifice what I'm doing. This is what I'm doing. And so anybody that, can't get with that, that's cool. I'm not, I don't hate nobody. Times, people do fall off from you as you start to continue to grow and level up and, start to do things. And sometimes you're gonna start to lose people along the way. And that's something else that really kind of hurts, but you got to start to get used to that too. It's a very painful lesson, but it's something that comes with the territory. As you're trying to do what you're trying to do, sometimes people are going to get put in your path to hinder you or to test you to see if you're really serious about this. So when that does happen, it's up to you, you know what I'm saying? Well, how are you gonna go about it? When you're trying to become your best self, you're trying to reach these goals, and these things might seem like they're unattainable, or they might seem like, this is such a long road, and people are looking at me like I'm crazy. It's like, you gotta forget all that and keep your eye on the prize. You gotta stay focused. Sometimes, it gets rough. You hit these bumps on the way, you hit obstacles, it hurts. Sometimes it makes you fall off and stuff, but you get back on and you keep going to wherever you're supposed to go, because you know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't let negative people or people that are, just criticizing you. Everybody's a critic. Everybody's a critic. But don't let them deter you from what you're supposed to be doing. You know what you're supposed to be doing. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. You see your vision. As long as you can see your vision, it really doesn't matter what everybody else can see. You go ahead and start, and they'll see you at the finish. You know what I'm saying? They'll see you at the finish, and they're gonna see your vision when it's come to fruition. Sometimes people don't see it when you're bringing birth to the vision. Sometimes people don't see that. So sometimes you just gotta get to the point to where you're getting to the vision. You know what I'm saying? You're just doing it, and then when it's finally out, when you finally birth it into total fruition, when they see it, then they really see the vision, because it's there now. But sometimes it takes people a little bit while to catch up. And that's all right. You know what I'm saying? Don't think anything of it. Don't take things personal. That's one thing. That's one of the biggest life lessons I learned as a 32-year-old man now. Don't take things personal, because half the time people do not realize that you've even taken things personal. If someone disrespects you, I'm not telling you to not pay attention to that or address that. I'm just saying, a lot of times, I say 90% of the time, people are not trying to intentionally do things to you. I can tell you that. And that could just be my reality, this is a whole nother thing. You control your reality, so, you know what I'm saying? I don't see it in a negative way, so that's going to be up to you, of course, for your end. You feel like there's something you're supposed to be doing, continue to do it. Be blessed, man, and you know what I'm saying, stay elevated. That's all I want to say to you guys. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I hope this spoke to somebody. I'm not sure who this was for, but you know who it was for. I appreciate you guys for watching all my content. I just reached 1 million views on YouTube. I'm so excited about that, approaching 1,600 subscribers. So really just trying to go hard this year. Let me know in the comments, guys, if there's any type of episode or a topic you would like me to go over. Be sure to put it in the comments, and you know what I'm saying, I'll be glad to do somebody's requests or anything like that. All right, guys, be good and stay elevated.
Your father man. Your father man.